Hello friends, welcome once again in the fifth part of this series of videos of the poem Andre del Sarto. I am Manish Maharshi, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Government Dunga College, Bikaner. First, I will briefly conclude what we have already read and discussed, and then we will start the fresh stanza for today's video. Until now, we have seen that in this monologue, Andre is speaking to his wife Lucrezia, in and we saw that he finds his life as one of the mediocre life where he has not attained any great heights nor any great depths, and metaphorically compares his life to autumn and twilight. Later he says that beings seems free, but in reality they are not free. God has put fetters around them, and a man can do what God wills. He in a compromising manner says that if God has chained our action, then let the chains lie. One should accept the will of the God and do should be content with what God wants his life to be. Now, first I will read the text and then I will explain the detail. At any rate, it's easy, all of it. No sketches first, no studies, that's long past. I do what many dream of all their lives. Dream, strive to do, and agonize to do, and fail in doing. I could count 20 such on twice your fingers and not leave this town. Who strive, you don't know how the others strive. To paint a little thing like that you smeared carelessly, passing with your robes afloat. Yet do much less, so much less, someone says. I know his name, no matter. So much less, well, less is more, Lucrezia. I am judged. In these lines, Andre says that now what he draws has become very easy thing for him. He knew the knack of it now. Now he does not need any rough sketches nor details studies of the painting he is about to draw. He means that he has painted so much and has acquired skills that he does not need any preparation to draw such paintings lying in his chambers. Preparations and rough sketches has been needed to him in his earlier career. Now he has perfected that his art, and he is and in a boasting manner, even contrary to his earlier observation where he compares his life with autumn and twilight, says that he can paint and draw what others can only dream of. He has become so much perfect in his art that he attained a skill which is not with many of the artists in the world. These artists dream to have the skill which Andre have. Andre adds not that these artists not only dream but that they struggle to achieve, that they try very hard to have that art and talent which he has, and their striving reach to the level of agonizing, and still they do not succeed in having this skill. He says that dream, strive to do, and agonize to do, and fail in doing. They do not succeed in acquiring what Andre can do. He says that if she does not believe, he can even name 20 such artists in this same town who are trying hard to achieve the skill which he has acquired in his art. He does not even need to go outside this town to find these artists. He says to Lucrezia that she does not know this fact, that there are number of artists who tries and struggle hard to get the skill and art which he possessed. He has painted such paintings that the other artist tries very hard to paint, but these paintings are not cared by Lucrezia. He, in a complaining manner and annoyance, says that Lucrezia does not even walk carefully while passing his painting, and she besmears his painting with her dress. Later, in a manner of resignation and defeat, he says that with all these praises and skill, he has not achieved anything. He says, yet do much less, so much less. Someone says, so much less. By this, Andre here meant that although he has painted a lot of paintings, but as far as great quality is concerned, he has not achieved much height. He has numbers, but not the painting with great inspiration where there is a mark of intensity and divinity. He says that less is more, in the sense that what he is lacking is more important than what he has done and achieved. The inspired paintings is more important and piece of art than the painting which is perfect in the sense of its outward appearance, but does not give anything more than that, and thus he feels that in this aspect he is judged and judged rightly.